Hey everyone, it's Leanie. We are back with another death battle. Today we are watching Omni-Man versus Bardock. This is from Invincible and Dragon Ball Z. I know a little bit about Omni-Man. I'm not going into this completely blind, but I do not know who Bardock is. I thought it was Goku. So, shows you how much I know. Make sure to go show Death Battle some love, and let's see this death battle. Who do you guys think is going to take it? Comment down below. Okay, yeah, who is this guy? I don't know. I really don't. Omni-Man,
the
Bardock,
ostracized Viltrumite, and the doomed Saiyan.
Doomed Saiyan.
Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
Let's see
Find
if
out
I
who would
remember
win
anything that I know
death
about
battle.
Omni-Man. Besides him being a horrible dad.
Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats.
Until?
And then, in a single day,
Until?
it all went horribly wrong.
Why, Omni-Man?
He's
How, Omni-Man?
crazy.
Who,
He's horrible.
Omni-Man?
He's a horrible
Who
person.
Indeed. Champion of Earth, best-selling author
I'm sorry.
J.K.
I'm like
Simmons, and
very
it was all a charade,
anti-Omni-Man.
with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt
He's just a
thanks
bad
to his
dad.
own son.
It all starts
Yeah.
with his home planet, Viltrum,
Exactly
which
what
I
I'm
hear
talking
is
about.
a totally lovely utopia
Through brutal mortal combat.
with a K. Or wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe.
2,000
Even more so
years
after
old.
they purged the weaker members of
Yes.
their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire,
Mm-hmm.
Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial
Mm-hmm. Had a
assimilation.
wife
Which should
and
have
a
been easy,
kid.
since he's got your classic
Pretending
strongman
to be a normal
superpowers,
person.
and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can
Dang.
fly at unbelievable speeds,
Yes.
soaring from Earth to the
So
planet
fast.
Thraxa in under 1 week.
Quick as hell.
Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take. So
And it
a
took
minimum
him-
of 2 galaxies.
Took him how long to get there?
Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum galaxy, which is over
Triangulum.
2.7 million light-years away.
Dang.
Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Okay,
and
he's fast.
Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way.
Accelerated
It's not
healing.
like
Oh,
was
he
in a
held
rush.
his breath
He was
the
on
whole way.
a
That's
soul-searching
insane.
trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing
I don't
out,
like
but
him.
according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the
I need
Virgo
to
supercluster
not be
in
so
less than
biased
24
going into
hours.
this because
That's over
I really
20
don't. I
billion
really
times
don't like
faster than
him.
light.
They don't really need to rush
But I need
anyway.
to
The
just
older a
put it
Viltrumite
out of my
gets,
mind.
the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old.
Yes.
And regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously?
Okay.
He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well,
Right.
you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate.
Smart
this cellular
atoms.
structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment.
Okay.
Reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once.
Ow!
Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan
Ooh.
is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison.
Okay.
This is why Viltrumites are considered
Invincible.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking
Okay.
of planets, he's strong enough to shatter
They're
one by
very
flying
strong.
straight through it. A planet so big
Viltrumites.
it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring.
Death battles
meaning this
never
one must be
cease to
much
amaze me
larger.
with their
And
math
don't get me started on
skills
how the ring is
and
actually
all the
made up
math
of
that
dead
they put
bodies
into
because,
these episodes.
Spoilers, just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for you, this planet also supports 5 moons in its orbit. And even
Holy
the smallest
crap.
is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that
Gravitational
must have a
pull on it
diameter
is
of
forming it into a
600
perfect
kilometers,
circle.
or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or
Wow, okay.
it was before you know,
Someone destroyed it?
kablam.
Now, Omni-Man does have his weaknesses.
What are
Monsters
they?
like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitched frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But
Okay.
his real weakness turned
He doesn't
out to
like
be,
high frequency,
you guessed
his
it,
kid.
fatherhood.
Yeah.
Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug.
She
A bug
looks like a
lady.
fly. Is she a
He
fly?
banged a bug.
Oh.
Omni-Man? How? Omni-Man?
Hey, everyone deals with parenting stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's
think I miss
real
my
mission
wife.
isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
No, he
Godspeed,
can't.
Omni-Man.
I'm so sorry. I'm not nice to him
In the
because I
far
just
reaches
don't
of the
like
cosmos
him.
laid a world
I
with a
don't
people like no
horrible
other,
fathers.
born and raised to do just one thing.
Okay, who is this?
The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta,
Yes.
ruled by,
King
King
Vegeta.
Vegeta. Well, narcissist much.
Exactly.
Okay.
Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool,
Bardock.
he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed.
Oh.
And guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh, wow, I never would have
Oh,
guessed.
that's why they look
What a
like.
curveball.
So what does
See,
that make
I'm telling you
Turles?
guys, I don't know anything.
Bardock was a cold-blooded
Bardock is
killer,
Goku's
ruthlessly
dad.
conquering
Okay.
planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
You guys can
They
roast
didn't
me in the
just conquer
comments.
planets,
That's
they
okay.
wiped out
I
every
don't know
living
them.
thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to
30
sell
plus
away.
years
Bardock
old. Okay.
was an asshole.
Oh, he was an
until he
asshole.
wasn't,
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
Okay.
But only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea.
They
and
have
had two
tails?
sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his?
Uh-huh.
It's stained
That-
with the
that-
blood
that
of his
bandana?
fallen friends. Hardcore.
Bardock
Oh.
could fly, move faster than light, and was naturally adept in using
Fly
his ki as an
faster than
explosive
light.
weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands.
Lasers
True to his
from his
brutal
hands.
screw you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit
I
cannon
want
is
him
like
to
a
win so
key-powered
bad.
bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy
Oh.
has no chill. He will run you over, break
Oh.
your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change
Okay.
that. While Bardock cared for Guinea, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely
Okay, so
his
they're
kids
both
would grow
horrible
up to
dads.
be anything more
Yes?
than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary
Yes, I'm
devastation.
learning more. My
Under the light
my
of a full
thoughts are
moon, a Saiyan
changing.
with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick,
Oh,
someone
shoot.
call Yajirobe.
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock
Oh.
cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he
When
goes
he
full
changes-
tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level nearly matched
Not
that
me.
of King Vegeta, who
Not
could
me
destroy
thinking I'm gonna
multiple
choose
planets at
Omni-Man
once.
now.
At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we
Okay.
can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Okay,
Like when his
let's
son
do it.
fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
Okay.
According to this
So
movie
what is
pamphlet,
it?
Goku's power
10,000?
level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000.
Okay.
This lines up with that previous reading
They
and puts him
just
on par
changed
with
the number
Bardock.
so that the
Goku's
lips
training
matched?
during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey.
Okay.
Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
And Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to
One
do
of
all
the
that other
strongest
stuff.
Makes
Saiyans of
sense
his
given far
time.
weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a
Ooh.
mother and her
And a
child.
kid.
Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity. But Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the 2, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies.
I like
who taunted
it.
that Frieza
I like
had
it.
dire
You're winning me
plans
back
for the Saiyans'
over.
future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to Planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So
What
before his
happened?
final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his
Okay.
son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A
That
choice
is what
that
good
would have
parents
a
do.
greater significance than
Okay,
Bardock could
so he's
ever
not a
imagine.
And then
horrible
Dildo
father
Dickhead blew
like
him all up and
Omni-Man.
he died.
Wait, what?
Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these 2 who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, blah,
Who are
blah,
they?
non-canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened,
So he didn't
got
actually
so
die.
unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
All right, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it
Okay.
is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form. Perhaps if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
With the blood-stained...
All right,
Okay.
the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
I'm
It's
going
time for a
with...
death battle!
Shoot, I can't choose Omni-Man. I just don't like him. So Omni-Man's gonna lose. That's what I'm gonna say. You guys think I'm right? I don't know. I just don't like him, so I don't want to see him win.
Another gross bug planet.
Another gross bug planet. Yep. Oh shoot, he dodged it. Okay.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Except whose?
Don't underestimate me!
Don't underestimate me. The animation looks so cool. I love the style of it. Look at
Just
that.
like my son.
Just
Sticking
like
his
my
nose
son.
in places he's not ready for.
Oh, I just can't stand him.
Kick his ass!
Yeah, he would. That might be a death battle to watch. Or two, mate, their sons. I wonder if they did that one. Oh dang, it's like a freaking crater.
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
He pisses me off. They're an embarrassment.
Wait till you see the real power of a Saiyan.
Okay. He's in his monkey mode.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I don't know what the name of it is called. I just said monkey mode. I know that is not right. Smash him. I just want to see him lose so bad. I just want to see him obliterated. Oh. Smush him. Smush him. Make him explode. Okay, he grabbed him by the tail. Did it just detach? Oh, okay. Ah, he's gonna hit him with his own tail. Oh, where are we going? Oh, and Omni-Man is fine out in space.
Leave me. I won't let you take me from my wife.
I won't let you take me from my wife. That's what all of them need to say. I won't let you take me from my wife. I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh, okay, he went Super Saiyan. I just want to see him lose so bad.
Your time is up! Saiyan!
Wait. Is his arm bones breaking? Did his arm just explode?
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
No! No! No, that's not it. That's not how it ends. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad. No. No, come back. Come back and smash his face, please.
Fuck.
No!
Okay, these Gokus have got to stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities,
I was
5
wrong.
specific categories
Oh, we
stand
got
out.
5
Starting
categories
with
today. Speed.
Bardock is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan,
I just wanted
and
to
it's
see
a
Bardock
huge
win.
difference.
I really wanted
Bardock
to see
clearly has
Omni-Man
the
lose.
speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it
Okay.
doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar.
Okay.
Until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well,
Yeah.
there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their
yeah.
ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
This disk
Yeah, it couldn't
completely
harm
blocked the
them.
sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between sun and satellite. And the
Okay.
disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons.
That's 24 zeros.
Septillion
Which makes
tons?
Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the
Okay.
Grade 8 or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So
All right.
strength goes to Nolan.
Still, numbers aren't
Nolan.
everything. As far as versatility and combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's
Okay.
address the Super Saiyan
He took
Bardock
that
thing.
category.
It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last 2 categories, experience and stamina.
Yep, Omni-Man's been around a lot longer than Bardock.
Yeah,
over 2,000
30 and
years.
2,000
and even
years.
with Super Saiyan,
Okay.
Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate. which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end, but only for so long.
I forgot the smart
Bardock
atoms.
possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast,
the Great Ape. What did I
Omni-Man's
say?
biology
Monkey-
prevents him from tiring
monkey
in most
form.
cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks nonstop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain
Yes.
he's subjected to.
Bardock's
Yes.
crazy speed and power made him a real challenge.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable and unshakable force that would inevitably land the killing blow.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the bar.
Omni-Man
Duck.
took it.
The winner is Omni-Man.
The winner is Omni-Man, the worst father in the land. I'm just kidding. I really don't like him, okay? I need to go into these a little bit more like unbiased, so I'm not bringing in things that I know, and just maybe it's better when I don't know anything about them. Let me know which death battle you guys want me to react to next, and make sure to go show Death Battle some love. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.